They'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper think? And right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He did it again. And some room to roam now. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They'll look to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
The officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Forced out to his left. And just shutting him off there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Wentz going to give this one to Blount. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Olivier Vernon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Back to throw here. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets them back for second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. He's going to air one out. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Wentz finding his new weapon, Jeffrey, for an Eagle first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. B.J. Goodson not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll set up a throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And who's got it? The Giants. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Now come the Eagles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. They're going to look to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this is caught at the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So we race the flag. They decline it. And we will skip the highlight. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw here on first down. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He finds Agholor over the middle. Give him 8 on the gain there, and it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
A gain of 39 that time.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. This D wanting to put it away. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. They find some open field here. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And Jeffrey may be in some pain. It appears so. He's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is that...
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, bowls right over him. After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. B.J. Goodson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got room. Finding room to the 20. And now touchdown, Eagles. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Aguilar has it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Fresh set of downs here. He'll drop to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll look to throw again. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Fourth quarter now, by the way, at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one.